while we were camping, which is an activity that we do very often as a family. We were at Wakaiwa Springs, and Brian here had an accident, and honestly what led us here was Google. We didn't know of a children's hospital that was going to be close by or nearby, and so Dad Googled the nearest children's hospital, and GPS brought us to Arnold Palmer's emergency room.
Well, when we originally came over, we thought Brian was doing a little bit better. We knew we were going to be in the hospital for a while, and we're just looking just for some normalcy, to just get out of that hospital feel, and just, have a place to come to feel like home. And that's also when things did take a turn, that he was not doing as well in the hospital. So ended up being, we're here for long term.
In a weird way, the house is like magic powers, because you don't continue to stay in that feeling of like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to do this. The house is so positive, it's so uplifting. The people that are here, the staff that's here, the volunteers that are working here. If you do have to go through the experience that we've had to go through, or walk a path that's similar to a path that has led us here, I wouldn't do it any other way. I wouldn't change anything about it, just because of the fact that bringing us here, and living here, and everything that has been brought to us through here, has made this easier.
Yeah, it's also changed when we first walked through the doors. At first it was a place for us to swap and just spend the night and take a shower, to now where he's been discharged, and that we're living here, able to do rehab that is very close, that we couldn't do anywhere else. Honestly, would probably been still living in the hospital probably for the longest time.
We wouldn't be able to have our daughter with us.
Nope, she's not allowed to stay the night, so she would have been back with family, which she was already struggling, even just being gone a few days during the week. So that, and honestly, would have been, if we're to this point, would be staying at some hotel, or who honestly, who knows?
We were actually looking at, when we first came here and dealing with everything, because we were camping, we were actually looking at long-term places where we could have kept our camper, that wouldn't have brought us this close to being able to be here for his care and what he needed. And that was also kind of before we knew the severity of his condition and everything that was going on. When you go through an experience that we've been through, you feel so lost. And we've had so many people that have come across our path that have kind of shown us the way, and the house has been a beacon for us, that it's hard to kind of put into words exactly what it has been able to provide for us, and in this whole process. If you are in a situation like ours, find your house. It's not, thank you, baby. It's not just a house. It's a community. But I mean, we also like the fact that, there's rooms like this where yesterday I was sitting here on the couch doing a project, and the kids are playing at the table a card game with Dad, which is something that would probably happen in our house.